Have you heard about the STAR approach? Use the STAR approach to easily share your experience around DevOps and cloud related concepts. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, my focus will be on how you can use the STAR approach to effectively share your experience around certain technologies with respect to given cloud technologies or with respect to other open source tools which you might be using along your DevOps and cloud journey. Now, a lot of people go for interviews and they're asking them what is your experience with a particular tool or with a particular service, and they find it a little bit challenging to share experience around these technologies because they have no idea how they can go about the process of sharing this particular experience. You want to watch this video to the end because I'll be giving you the tips on how you can use the STAR approach to share your experience about or around certain technologies. Without wasting so much time, what is the STAR approach? The STAR approach is one of the easiest ways which you can use to easily walk someone through how you've been able to use a particular service or how you've been able to solve a particular problem around your given environment. Let's take a basic example that you're studying compute, or you're studying access management, or you're studying networking, or you're studying maybe container management, or whatever the case might be. There's a particular situation which you are trying to address with that service which you're using. So taking all the cloud providers, maybe Amazon Web Service, Google Cloud, or Microsoft Azure, they have specific situations which are trying to solve. The problem of compute is a problem which many companies may want to solve in their environment. That is the situation, a problem related to compute. Others may have storage requirements or storage issues that they want to solve in their environment, and that is the situation, storage. So the moment you want to start sharing your experience, the first thing to consider is the situation. Why are we using a particular service? If you're doing AWS EC2 or you're doing Microsoft Azure virtual machines, why are we using this service? What is the problem? That is the situation which you're trying to address, and the moment you start by addressing the particular situation which that service is working on, you easily build a good experience when talking about a particular technology. I give you a simple example. We are currently facing serious issues on the servers which are currently serving our front-end application in our environment, and we are looking forward to a solution that can enable us have lower traffic hitting on our servers while maintaining the same user requests coming to our production servers. In that case, the company has the problem of managing traffic, and that is the situation which we are trying to address. How do they manage traffic across the production servers which they have? And based on that problem, they might now want to use a particular service that addresses that situation. So you always want to start with the situation, the S. Why are you using a particular service? Now, the next thing is the task. If you're talking about a particular service, what are some of the tasks with respect to that particular service? You are going to configure certain configurations. If you are going to maybe move from one service to the other to obtain or to address the situation, you want to mention all those tasks. If you are saying, okay, we need to first set up Route 53 to manage all our domains, then we set up an elastic load balancer to be able to manage traffic, and then we put our fleet of EC2 instances in an auto scaling group. So you must have an idea on the tasks, or you must be able to share some of the tasks which you use in accomplishing a particular result. Now, the third thing is the action steps. In the action steps, I always like you to personalize. I was able to do this particular thing in an environment. I was able to set up this configuration. I was able to set up this particular service, and so on. Those are the action steps. Always use personal pronouns when sharing your experience. Most people come to the interviews and they say, we set up a CI/CD pipeline, we set up a Kubernetes cluster, we set up Terraform, we. So what then did you perform in that particular team? Right? So once you're sharing the action steps, you must be able to personalize. Give the recruiter an idea of the things which you did in the team, and that is where you're able now to say yourself more. So if you are talking about addressing particular issues with respect to a problem or a situation which the company was facing, and there were some tasks that were enumerated, you go ahead to mention the action steps that you took. Maybe you configured a particular load balancer, or you configured a particular auto scaling group, or you configured a particular listening rule, or you came up with a particular automation script, or you actually set up a particular cluster, whatever the case might be. Be focused on giving the things which you did in the environment. That will give you the possibility to share experience with so much ease. And then lastly, the results. What were the results that we obtained by the end of the troubleshooting session, or in the case where you were trying to set up a new deployment? What is the result that was actually obtained? So you look at the situation. We're trying to address the issue of managing traffic in an environment. You look at some of the tasks. We have to configure this service, we have to configure this service, we have to configure that service, and in the action steps you mention how you effectively configured such services giving some more details, intricate details around configuration of some of those services. And the result now will be the fact that you've been able to use certain tasks and action steps to solve the situation which you had. So you've been able to set up this server, set up that, manage this server or manage that, to be able to address the key situation or key problem which you had. Maybe which was a problem of load balancing, or a problem of auto scaling, or a problem of orchestration, or a problem of infrastructure management, or whatever the case. So you always want to have the situation in mind. What are you trying to solve? What are the action steps? What are the tasks which will be implemented with respect to that particular situation? What are the action steps which you will take? Personalize that experience. What are the action steps which you will take? And then of course you also want to mention the result of the particular implementation. I hope this video has been helpful. Let me know in the comment section which particular stage you actually want me to give more details on. And equally, if you're looking forward to me helping you out in your DevOps and cloud journey, you want to go to the channel description to get more details on how I could actually help you along your DevOps journey by mentorship. And also, if you're currently interviewing, there's no way you are not using the platform WonderPrep, www.wonderprep.com, a platform that has been designed to help you in your DevOps and cloud interview preparation. Okay, see you in my next video.